Anything of interest?
You might want this.
Nice one.
My poor friend, Frank Morris. His son dropped dead of exhaustion after finishing an 18-hour shift. Frank is consumed by grief. He blames the government for refusing to protect the rights of the worker. I can't blame him for his rage, but I fear his actions have gone too far. He plans to steal a shipment of nitroglycerin and use it to attack the Houses of Parliament. Killing people and destroying property solves nothing. Democracy is the only road to socialism. Please, stop him before he gets himself or anyone else killed. I expect he's on his way into the City of London now.
Bloody perfect. Let's deal with this before Morris shows up.
What in hell? Who are you?
Mark sent me. Now please, be quiet.
You tell Marx I need his help. All yours. What do you expect me to do? Even a dog will fight if kicked once too often. I don't like being told what to do.
Walk on, girl.
Easy.
Doing fine, girl.
Go left. Whoa, easy. Turn right.
That's the way.
Turn right. Whoa, nice. Go left. We're gonna be blown up if you're not more careful. Go left. Slow down now. I'll use this carriage as a battering ram. Go left. Turn right. Turn right.
That's a girl.
Easy does it. Get your bloody hands off me.
Ready to fight if you need me, Jacob.
They got the nitro back. That must please you.
Not even close. You knew where to find that cart. You must have been tracking shipments for weeks. Tell me where that supply was headed.
I might be able to assist you. Find me in Southern when you're ready.
It's his word against mine.
Corruption reigns here, I'm sure of it. The number of people injured by their machinery cannot be calculated, and yet the company continues to prosper. They must be stopped for the sake of the poor workers they abuse. If only we had some form of proof. There must be records of the accident somewhere inside, which would surely prove their malfeasance. I should think you need to find the form.
Good'll come of that. You mark my words. Everyone out! The whole place is going to burn! Get a fire engine here!
Not
Quickly!
through here, please. Pass on by.
Police! Another one for the gravedigger.
Saved? Are you daft? What about the reports? Your masters won't be happy if their accounts go up in smoke.
Mother of God, you're right! Follow me, quickly!
They should be just inside here. Oh, there they are. Good. They're safe. Oi! What do you think you're doing? Stop thieves! Yes, of course.
no one's...
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Someone try to break that!
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us right to it.
I'll hide inside it. You're going home.
Home? Back to a cold and cheerless house where I'll wear black gloves and sport a weed on my hat for a year. Then I'll return to the factory like a small cog in the great wheel.
These ones get to live. At least until they drive me to this factory.
He's over there!
Steady on. Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Where did he come from?
We've wasted enough time. Back to work.
Found you! We have business!
I'm sorry, but my need is greater than you know. Justice will be done.
Morris! Poor sod. All right. Gotta smash these crates before anyone else gets any bright ideas.
What's she doing with that?
back. Mr. Morris? I see. I was afraid it would come to this. He was a good man, but even the best of us can lose our way when blinded by grief. Still, I thank you for preventing a greater tragedy. I'm so relieved to have found you. I fear my upcoming meeting is going to be disrupted. Strike breakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Huh. So I'm bodyguarding them. Marvelous.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers with... I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers without attracting any attention. Wunderbar. Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers! The man we're here to see needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyway. He has sacrificed so much in the hope that we may all benefit. Please give a warm reception to Mr. Karl Marx.
Workers, comrades, thank you for your most generous welcome.
Shit!
With a heavy heart, England stands at the head of commercial and industrial Europe. In the last 2 decades, there has been an unheard of development of industry and unprecedented increase in exports and imports. Change. You well know under what conditions of shattered health, damaged morals, and spiritual ruin this increase of wealth and power was produced for the upper classes by the working. It has become a truth that no perfecting of machinery, no application of science to industry, no improvement of the means of communication, no colonies, no immigration, no opening out of new markets, no trade, and not all these things put together can do masses, but rather on the contrary, upon the present course basis, every new to the heightening of social antagonisms. During this epoch of economic progress, death from starvation has raised itself almost to the rank of a social institution here in London, the capital of the British Empire. In the annals of world history, this age will be characterized by the more impetuous course, the more expanded range, and the deadlier effects of the social plague known as the commercial and industrial crisis. I believe that it is not necessary that the means of labor should be monopolized as a means of dominating the workers and exploiting them. That just like slavery and serfdom, so also wage labor is only a transitory subordinate social form which is destined to vanish before associated labor, which will accomplish its work with willing hands, vigorous mind, and cheerful heart. It has been said that it would be wise to the House of Landlords. I put it to you today that to capture political power is now the great duty of the working class. We must attempt
I'll do
the
whatever you
political
say.
organization of the workers if we are to improve their lot. The workers must go forward in a united fashion with the simultaneous demand that
All right, you win.
of all lands unite. In order to free the workers, the cooperative system of labor requires to develop on a national scale. And following from that, must be furthered by national means. For their part, the lords of the land and the lords of the
I'm being attacked!
will continue steadily your life. Their political privileges for the defense and perpetuation of their
Looks like trouble.
Won't peep from you.
every possible obstacle in the way.
Make a sound and it'll be your last.
Ladies and gentlemen, this meeting is adjourned. You're all free to go. Apart from Mr. Marx. Him, we want to stay here. I do.
Easy, come on.
You've done a great service for the workers of London. I'm confident the reforms we seek cannot be far over the horizon. I don't suppose you'd formally join the Workers' Party?
I'm not much for politics.
He's not much for anything that requires deep thought.
Does that mean you'll join, Comrade Evie?
I'm afraid I have other responsibilities.
Honorary memberships, perhaps.
You don't give up, do you?
We seem to have that in common. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.
Oh, Jacob, Evie, it's you. Thank goodness.
Experimenting, are we, Alec?
Correct.
And looking a bit frazzled.
Nerves. It's those great oafs Starrick keeps sending round to coax me. He is offering a ridiculous amount of money.
Alec, you're not thinking of jumping ship, are you?
Never. I've been working on something in case they get too insistent. It's meant to stun an assailant, should the need arise.
Are you certain that it works?
Not as such. I've made 3 of them with varying degrees of acidity and whatnot. Oh, one must be the right formula.
Let's find some Starrick lackeys to target then, shall we?
Speaking of Starrick, he is still transmitting false information.
We could simply destroy his transmitters.
His company's too well guarded. The bombs will help, but it would be awkward to produce bombs that potentially do not stun. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like opportunity has come knocking. Oh dear, they never looked so angry before.
Stand clear, Alec.
Let us instead play a little linguistic game with them. Take the bombs and climb onto the roof. When I say the name of a fruit, toss one near the thugs.
Right then.
Oh, wait, I nearly forgot. Slip these into your boots and you will henceforth be immune to all voltaic discharge. I think. Good day, gentlemen. Oh, I would ask you in for tea, but I'm afraid I'm running rather late.
Enough of the niceties. We've come to smash your place up, ain't we, Bess?
You got one of them telly-whatsits in here, ain't you? And you've been reading messages from the Starrick Company.
That is as untrue as the notion that the Starrick Telegraph Company is emitting impartial information, sir.
Come again?
Your employer's promises are nothing but hot air, and his operations are about to turn pear-shaped.
What you going on about air and pears for?
Oh, I don't know, feel rough.
Oh, that's disgusting! Oh. God blimey!
Oh, kids, eh? Those playful young scamps get everywhere.
Listen up, Belle, or I'll thump you till your ears are ringing.
Oh, a pun. Wordplay delights me. And to think I worried you had the mental agility of a dollop of donkey's apples.
Apples?
I think he's trying to be funny.
Whoa! You dropped a no-one, Bill. You little sod.
What? Ain't me, Bez? Oh, God blimey, it's got me throat!
Oh, those rascals throwing stink bombs again. It happens all the time around here.
Right. Tell us where you keep that telly-whatsit. I'll count to 3.
3? Well, let's see how far you get.
1.
Do you really think I would keep it here? Do you see a cable? A telegraph without a cable is about as useful as a bell without a clapper.
I'll give you a bleeding clapper.
Well, bless my boots, you're as purple as a plum.
Bravo, Alec. Thanks to you, Jacob. Your mere presence gave me courage and resolve I never knew I had. I found myself rather witty too.
Well, make some more bombs and let's sort out Starrick's propaganda machine, shall we?
Come on, we haven't got all day.
The longer we can keep Starrick from spewing out false information, the more we can awaken the people with the truth about his operations.
Let's get to it then.
Would you believe my mother says there are still some wives in her street that swear by that soothing syrup? So I took it upon myself to tell her neighbours the truth about the obnoxious draft.
Good on you, Alec. But you can't go knocking on everyone's door.
No, it wasn't always welcome. It shows how false information can be as difficult to stamp out as fishwives' profanities at Billingsgate.
Or rats in the sewers.
But if we can eradicate a source that continually feeds such detrimental trash, then little by little the truth will take the upper hand and the sham will be flushed out.
Let's crack on then. Here we are.
We will have to get in without undetected mind.
While I stun them, you sneak inside.
I shall destroy not one, but 3 parts of the transmitter. He'll be as good as dancing before a public toilet with...
shame. Pity's been soiled by corrupt minds.
We'll have to cross over here. I say, this is becoming rather perilous, to say the least.
Move on to the next part, Alec.
I say, this is becoming rather perilous, to say the least.
My dears, Jacob, Evie, thanks are once again in order for supporting what is most dear to me and to our cause, freedom of speech.
It's a blessing that you employ your genius for the common good, Alec.
However, I suggest you vacate your workshop.
No need. Not now. You've given me sacks full of courage. And besides, what with my little devices, I have all the protection I need. Should you find yourselves with a moment to spare, do drop by.
Ah.